It's going, and now we're back on the live stream, which is now. So with that said, though, no more waiting. Hello, everybody. Sorry for like 45 minutes of pure silence or rambling, because that's what happens when you come unprepared. I'm not blaming anyone. Speaking of anyone, I have a guest with me for now, at least. Red Rose.
Hello.
Yeah. I don't know if any other folks will join us, but I'm sorry, Red Rose, continue.
No, it's alright.
But yeah, new year, people. I've managed to survive the copper crap thing that was flanking everybody. I managed to survive that. And now we're finally back after like 2 weeks of not doing a live stream at all whatsoever. We're finally back. We're here. We're now. We're good to go because we're here. Because it was supposed to be we were supposed to do a versus between the Mewtwo movies, both Strike Back and Evolution. But then yesterday happened, and that threw all out the window. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started, shall we?
Yeah.
All right. So in case if you guys were living under a rock or a cave or in space on different dimensions. Anyways, yesterday we got some big information from Nintendo Direct. Nintendo Direct announced a bunch of basically Super Mystery Dungeon, not Mystery Dungeon DS. Red, I have it right here. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team DX, and they also announced some DLC for Sword and Shield. You know, something that we've been begging for since X and Y. And not only that, we also got info of the new movie known as Pokemon the Movie Coco. Don't know why they named it after a Disney movie, but okay.
Yeah, that was an old name for us.
But we're finally here. Finally, after 2 weeks on a vacation, basically. And I think it was a restful one, but now we're back. We're back to get back to a regularly scheduled programs with Pokechat's 2020 because I had to delete my live streams, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So with that said, though, I just had to get into music out, by the way. That's why I was kind of silent. But all right. But now that we're finally back and good to go, we can go ahead and talk about it. So the first thing I want to get out of here beforehand is the new announcement of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. So Red Rose, what are your thoughts?
I can hear you,
Yeah, there we go. All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna make a quick switch. I'll be back.
All right. Well, I'll go and give my 2 cents of the announcement. Long story short, though, I myself have never been the big fan of Mystery Dungeon for real. Ever since I was sitting and say Mystery Dungeon the Explorers of Sky. It was the last Mystery Dungeon game I picked up and played. And ever since then, I haven't been really that enthusiastic for any of the Mystery Dungeon stuff. I know there's a fan base for Mystery Dungeon, but me personally, I just lost interest because it's like I just lost interest because it's like first off the gameplay's long, like it's long, and I get it. That's the whole theming of it all, but it's like it's a long game, and if you ask me, if it takes you that long to learn how you became a Pokemon, it's not worth it for you. It's not worth it. Like, just tell me how I became the Pokemon. Don't make me go on this big adventurous quest just so I can learn how I became the Pokemon.
Yeah. I would. I
So yeah, like to me personally, like I don't really like that. I know. It's like, why can't you just tell me how I became the Pokemon? Like, it's like, do I really need to go on this big adventure just to find out how I became a Pokemon? Like, I know there's the main story. It has some story in it besides you gotta find out how you become a Pokemon. But first off, I was told in like in one of the later games, you learn that thing in post game.
Yeah, yeah.
You mean to tell me I need to go through a non? You mean to tell me I had to play the post game to find out if how I became the Pokemon? No, I don't want to do that. It's like, couldn't that have been the main story? Then I later on go ahead and learn more and more. Then instead of just say, hey, thanks for saving the day. Go to the next quest, which is to find out how you become a Pokemon.
It seems like something that would be.
Can you say that again?
I said it seems like something that should be like incorporated.
Yeah, like incorporate into the story, not just make it a post game. Because it's not just like that's the main reason why I picked up the game.
Because I got because my favorite games. Dark.
Okay, Red Rose, you're kind of breaking up from here and there. I don't know if like that's like the mic or anything like that.
Oh, that might be. I try and kill it a bit. I try and just.
I don't know idea what's going on.
I need.
Alright, well, while we let Red Rose fix his mic, long story short though, me personally though, I'll I'll play the demo. Like I'll check the demo out because from what it seems like it's a remake of the original Red Rescue Team and Blue Rescue Team, but they added new stuff. Like they added more than like just like Gen 4 Pokemon and like Mega Evolutions in it too. So I'll check it out, but I'm not. Don't expect me to do a gameplay because I don't really feel like going through a minutious long gameplay just to learn how I became a Pokemon. Like
It it is. I think it is over.
like if anything, I won't mind the concept of like say it was like the way I view Mystery Dungeon. I feel like it's like a kid's fanfic, like a kid's actual fanfic come to life.
Yeah, that is.
No. That doesn't mean it's a bad fanfic by any means. Because believe me, there have been moments of Pokemon's done fanfic moments.
Oh, yeah.
Looking at you, Tapu Coco. Anyways, I wouldn't mind the concept of Mystery Dungeon for you if, say like Mystery Dungeon had its own anime series, like its own anime.
Oh, yeah, that would be.
First off, that'd be nice because they've done stuff like this before. Like they did that back in back in the day. I remember because I fell in love with the specials on I hate how they said to be continue. What are you continuing?
It like just covered like some.
Yeah, it just covered like it just covered like the first one covered like the first mission, and then the second one covered the DS version, and then the third one left you in a cliffhanger, and you want to find out what that cliffhanger happened.
Yeah. They made two series. One, rescue, and then time.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, yeah, you were bringing up here and there, so I couldn't tell.
I'm gonna try and.
Trying to fix the mic? But to make it going back to I'll check it out. I'll check Mystery Dungeon. Like But like I said before, like it's a good fan. Like Mystery Dungeon to me feels like a fanfic that could have been better.
Yeah, it's a series,
It's fun. I'll give it that. Like it's fun.
but
But it's like
and some of the games are,
yeah.
but
But
I feel like I think while stuff, I don't think my
so
it's a good
go ahead.
way choose. But again, I'd like to have a
Like the thing with me with Mystery Dungeon, I want them to tell me how I become a Pokemon early, and then I can enjoy the game. Cause like okay, here's what I think they should have done. Like they should do when they do another Mystery Dungeon game or anything like this. Teach us how we, let us know how we became the Pokemon, and then have us on a mission to get us back home.
yeah.
Like
I think or have sort of if they make it so that no that it's like part of the story is together,
yeah, like
then and every chapter things might
here's a good example actually about of like concepts like this. Like okay, I don't know if like where you live you have Disney Channel. Like do you?
yeah
Okay, so you probably seen like I don't know if like last summer Disney promoted a new show called Amphibia about a girl who got transported to a world of frogs. And
I've
go ahead.
oh yeah actually I do.
Yeah. I feel like they should do something like that. Where basically I saw season one. I know what happened in the show because I actually watched it. At first, I was just wondering just because Brenda Song's back, she came back. But
Yeah,
I actually got in depth with the story, and I like the story. Like this is how I feel like they should have handled Mystery Dungeon more often. Well, like, in the show, Anne is trying to figure out how she got to the world,
yeah.
and like
They can take that
yeah, like, and here's the thing: she knows where she has to go. It's unfortunate now; it's not a good time because the climate's too dangerous. So she had to stay in the town to gain the villagers' trust because they had a trust issue with Anne because she looked different, obviously, which is obviously like don't judge a book by its cover moment. Take notes, Frost. Anyways, I feel like they should have done something like that or something more like that in Mystery Dungeon than just say the entire story is just you gotta find out how you become a Pokemon, and that's it. It's like you mean to tell me there's not gonna be a moment where like the character's gonna like be homesick? Because Anne does get homesick. She gets homesick a few times.
yeah.
Granted, it's mostly about her cat, but she still gets homesick.
She does. She does. And I think they did develop the game. Luckily, they're the first of the games that did do that.
Yeah.
Because it alluded to with the God of War Cup. Uh,
So,
well, it is actually a very dark. How you became. It's very dark.
wait, in which
It's
game?
like a punishment. And like, I don't know how they're gonna. I feel like they would change this because like what the original game was implying with this God of War that this God of War died to protect
Ooh,
and as a curse, as a curse, became a Pokemon
dang.
altered reality.
But I think we said enough we could say about Mystery Dungeon for one, for now at least, because well, it's clear from us like we're not the big. Well, I'm not the biggest Mystery Dungeon fan. I don't know how you feel.
I like it, but yeah, there isn't
Like,
the law concerning it. Be that
so yeah, like long story short though, fix Mystery Dungeon. I don't want I don't want the entire storyline just to say learn to how you became the Pokemon at post game. No, tell me now so that way I can actually enjoy the game. Anyways, I think we said enough of Mystery Dungeon though. What do you say?
no, I agree.
Alright,
Let's move on.
let's move on to the good stuff. With oops, nope, 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 nope. There we go.
Actually,
Hello.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, but okay. Next thing we're gonna talk about is obviously the next thing that came after the Mystery Dungeon in the direct DLC for Pokemon finally. But waiting for this for like years.
Oh, yeah. I really love it. Oh my god. Because
Um,
with this, like, I think with everything Sony, like, this is the best.
it really seems to me they're making Sword should be like one of the best Pokemon games out there because they even mentioned as like instead of doing a third installment, we're gonna give you guys actual DLC. Take notes, Ultra. That's what you screwed up.
That's what oh, they. That's what they should have done with Ultra Sun and Ultra. Like the price for what you get. Expansion.
Yeah, it wasn't much. It
Uh,
was just you gotta find the close one next. Like, but I like find the close one though. It was literally last game.
it's so like I think the content, the amount of for both packs, a good price, especially if you consider Ultra Sun and Ultra were essentially did the same. That did much less than these sort of.
Yeah,
It was really.
but so yeah, Pokemon. We finally got DLC. Two new DLCs known as the Isles of Armor and the the Crown Tundra, I think it's called, and we'll get to that momentarily. But for now, we're gonna talk about the Isle of Armor and this DLC. This DLC will take you to another area in the Galar region, which will take you to train under the master trainer who trained Leon. And while you're over there, you basically get a chance to catch this Pokemon, or they said this is a legendary, right? Yeah,
But it's a good. It's good that it's like. It's good that it's sort of a legendary slash. The sort of go. The fighting, but like, I think it's good rather than actually you don't have. So I'm gonna. It's game in America games.
Red Rose, you are like kind of breaking out badly right now. Like you come in and out. I don't know if like you could like fix your mic or anything like that.
There isn't really
All
a
right.
way to. I'm gonna try and. Alright, Coco.
Alright.
Is this okay?
Out. That's a bad echo.
Who is that? Who is that echo?
Hang on. Okay. Because I was hearing myself in your end. I was hearing myself in your end.
Oh.
So.
Is this wait? Can you hear me all right now?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Oh, I can hear you too. I think this should be fine.
Yeah, this should be fine. I can still hear myself, but it's not bad.
Okay, yeah.
So continue.
Alright, yeah. I was saying it's good that it's not a legendary that you have to go down to your local game store to get. It's actually a part of the story.
Thank you. Because I felt like the mythicals was losing their touch.
Yeah.
And this is a good example of how to do a mythical legendary into the story. The story
Yeah,
basically
they're doing
this.
so
Go ahead.
much. Like, even I've noticed with Sword and Shield are the main games where they have really gone out of their way to listen to like add what the fans want.
You hear that, people? Freaking teleframes in the game.
Oh yeah, all the Pokemon are back.
Yeah, the majority of them are back, which I never had an issue to begin with the whole Dex thing.
Yeah, it never bothered me.
Like, it's nice that they're coming back, though.
It's not, yeah, it's nice to have.
Like, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, I'm just saying the people basically gave death threats just for a computer program sprite.
Yeah.
And look what happened. We're gaining them. We're gaining more of that. It's literally just saying, be patient. You'll get it soon enough.
Yeah, people really overreacted. In fact, I think most people I think a lot of people owe a freaking apology.
If you ask me, they shouldn't even get the game just because just because all your performance in the game doesn't mean you have to send death threats.
Exactly. In fact, they decided. In fact, you can when the DLC comes out, the update will be free, so you can still use all those Pokemon. You don't even have to pay.
Yeah, you don't have to get the DLC. You don't have to get DLC. You can literally just get the update and you're fine.
Yeah, because people completely overreacted. If it really bothers them so much, go on Pokemon Showdown. I play it all the time.
Yeah, like for example, here's the thing. I obviously don't like Ash's Top of Coco.
Oh, yeah.
But you don't see me saying death threats to the director, the animes, or anything like that.
Yeah. The two of us are infamous, like, everyone else is sort of chill with it, but the two of us are the ones that really hate the BSEMZ.
Yeah, well, I took more on viewing, and I still call it BSMZ, but I have other issues with that now.
Hmm.
But we'll talk about that when we get back to the league review thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, I'm not a fan of the Ash's Gakui fight, but I'm not saying like, oh, the animators, the directors, or anything like that should go to hell or anything like that.
Yeah, even if when there was some, like, Sun and Moon episodes which I didn't like and I found completely boring, like the Rotom episode, where he just kept changing and stuff, I didn't, even though that's, like, was so boring and one of my least favourite episodes, I didn't send death threats.
My least favorite episode is the Jigglypuff episode.
Or the Jigglypuff episode,
Because it's like, why are you back?
I think because it was around Brooklyn's 20th anniversary, it was just like a little nod, I guess.
And that's my issue with it. Even it
It didn't
coming
really
back, I have an issue with. But
Yeah, it didn't need to.
I'll talk about that when we do the Sun and Moon review, I guess.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, obviously me and Rose, but Rose had Red Rose. I can't say your name right. What else? Read into this.
Yeah, just say Rose or something.
Okay, so me and Rose aren't the biggest fan of the Takui fight. If anything, I was saying is the worst battle in Pokemon history. I don't know if you'll feel the same way.
The animation was really good. I'll give it that.
That's what I've been saying for the league, though. That's my issue.
The animation for the league as a whole, honestly, wasn't that good, right?
It was good, but that's the issue. That's all I can say. It's good.
It wasn't like that great. Like all the battles just felt, in my opinion, the battles just felt slow.
I think it must be because it was a majority 1v1s.
Yeah. Like even Ash versus Guzma, it wasn't a bad battle. It was good, but like I don't know.
My issue is with the Gloomy development.
Oh yeah. Ash versus Kukui, like the animation, the really fluid animation.
Yeah, like I am an X and Y fan. Like obviously, X, Y, and XYZ is my favorite generation, my favorite series of Pokemon, of anime wise.
Mm-hmm.
But even I will admit, that battle, and I'm going to quote this, looks good. But here's another fight that looked good. Goku versus Jiren.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, yeah, Goku versus Jiren.
You can have the best animated fight, but it won't mean nothing if there's not much to it. And yes, I know, people are gonna attack me saying like, but Ash and Kukui had a father-son relationship. Okay, here's the thing though. If they wanted to do that, then why not bring Ash's actual dad?
Yeah. Like, I've given up hope of them even seeing
Well,
Ash's dad.
even if Ash's dad appeared, I wouldn't really be enthusiastic for it because I always like to view Ash as like he can do this on his own. He never had like a father figure to teach him the ropes.
Yeah.
Like that's.
I'm more like. I was more like interested because it is an interesting thing. Something you have to wonder.
It's a question. Well, is his dad? But I always like to view Ash as like a representative, like you can do this on your own type character.
Yeah.
Because no one needed to teach Ash. Ash had to learn everything on his own. Well, kind of. He had to have Rocket Mystic, but still. But going back to the games.
Yeah.
So yeah, the legendary Pokemon is known as Kubfu.
Yeah, the first evolution.
Yeah, Kubfu and this thing.
Yeah, I'm looking at the live now, but I don't remember I don't fully remember the name yet.
I will say this though. This is actually. The minute I saw this thing, it immediately became one of my favorite Pokemon I get now.
Yeah, I know.
Because I like the idea. This is a good way to implement a legendary or mythical into a story.
It is. It's something because the way they were doing it with having to go down to your local game store, or for you, I guess, GameStop.
Yeah, GameStop or Toys R Us when that was a thing.
Oh yeah. It just didn't feel special. You sort of got it, and then that's it.
You just get the code, and there's nothing special to it for real. They don't even
It'd
do.
be cool, if it was a little side story.
I remember actually, I wasn't around I was around the time, but it was around the time when I wasn't into Pokemon. Like, I was into Pokemon, but I didn't know how to play it. In Emerald, they were giving out tickets or like codes at Toys R Us for like to get Mew and Emerald. And
Oh
when you
yeah.
get the code or something like that, you unlock a special area where you can find Mew.
Oh yeah, that special island. Yeah, I
Yeah, the special
remember.
island. And I figure, I know they could have done that for other generations. They didn't need to like give us like. I don't think wouldn't mind if Zoroark was in that power plant in Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a good representation. I like these Pokemon not just because of the design. It also shows Sword and Shield's caring for the legendaries.
Yeah, it is because it's not, and it shows that they are listening and they are making the improvements they want. That's something Sword and Shield has tried to do as a whole. Despite some things that aren't the best, it's not enough to like compare to all the things they've added.
What?
So many more customization options, so many more, you know.
Galarian Slowpoke's a thing.
Yeah, exactly. Uh, Yeah, Galar Falls for non-Kanto Pokemon. Since one of the complaints about Alolan forms that is that it was restricted only to Gen 1. And it's just pretty easy.
So yeah, like overall, though, the Isles of Armor, I think it's gonna be a fun one of the fun DLC packs they have.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait for it.
So yeah, I think it's now time for us to talk about the other DLC pack.
Oh, what is this? What's the second one called again?
The Crown Tundra, I think.
Yeah, Crown Tundra. That's it.
So yeah, so clearly they're going with a theming with both the DLCs.
Yeah.
The Isles of what was it called again?
The first one was about growth, and the second one was the theme of exploration.
Yeah, yeah, and it shows. I mean, like, look at Kovu. That thing's
Yeah,
whole the way you evolve it is that you have to train it and gain its trust, basically.
yeah, you have to train together. But I'm wondering how they're gonna do the whole island thing, because by then because most people like me have completed the game, and like most of my team are level 100.
I gotta guess.
But it's also interesting because I think by doing it as well, you get to unlock Gigantamax with your starter,
Oh, and
which
that's
you
what I need
couldn't
to
do
do.
before.
Galarian, not Galarians. The Gigantamax forms are the starters.
Oh,
Finally.
Venusaur and Blastoise get justice.
Finally, no more Charizard pandering.
Oh, still mad at Charles. I got it first, but
To be fair, Blaziken got Mega before except on Swampert.
yeah, that is true. That is very true.
Which I felt like that should have been a hint at ORAS remakes.
Yeah, it's odd. Obviously, and I think the Charizard was just alluding back to Let's Go and how we just came from Gen 1 and stuff.
You're not done with Charizard? It's too bad. More Charizard love.
Yeah, that's what I didn't like. But I'm happy that the other starters got some love.
I'm good with this. I like the forms. Like, I like them. If I gotta choose my favorite one though, um, I would say for Galarian wise, for the Galarian starters, I would say I would probably say Cinderace just because I'm a bit biased towards Cinderace.
Yeah, I'd say Cinderace too, but mainly because, I mean, Squirt Bunny was the starter I chose. So my main one is Cinderace. And that's my favourite of the three starter
Yeah.
lines.
There's a theory out there that was just saying that Gigantamax Italian is gonna get banned in the anime.
Oh my, oh yeah, it probably just won't be seen.
Like, here's the thing though. Here's the thing though. In X and Y, Greninja did a water shurikens, but in Sun and Moon they censored regular shurikens.
Oh yeah, they did.
My guess is they're not gonna censor it because it's a move. It's not holding an actual gun. Just like Greninja, it wasn't throwing actual shurikens. It was water materialized as shurikens.
Yeah.
Also, Rillaboom looks awesome. I don't know. I always
Yeah,
like
Rillaboom's
Rillaboom.
really cool.
You were saying?
No, I agreed with you.
Oh.
Rillaboom's really cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I just it really represents. It's in a rock band.
Yeah. I love how it's just it has a full set of films now. Intellion's was interesting though. With the massive tail and stuff.
That's the tail?
Yeah, I thought it was like originally I thought it was like a geyser of like water or something, but it's just no, they made its tail really big and long. And it's on top of its own tail, look at it again.
Oh God!
But yeah, I thought it was like a geyser of water at first.
Oh, I just thought it was just some tower. Because the whole thing is literally just it's a sniper.
Yeah, it's really nice. Like a sniper, like they turned it from a main sniper into like they just went full spy.
Yeah, pretty much. Play the James Bond music. Yeah, sorry, but now let's talk about the candles. Gigantamax forms. I like Blastoise. Well, I'm 50-50 with Blastoise, to be honest.
Yeah, Blastoise is probably like Venusaur's looks cool, but I do really like Blastoise. It's like a massive fortress.
Yeah, like, here's the thing. I get it. Blastoise is known as the cannon Pokemon, and it's a tank, obviously enough. But do you really need all these mini tanks? Like these mini.
Yeah. Just seems a bit redundant.
Yeah, it's like, especially since this Mega form already did that.
Yeah, we don't need. Yeah, we don't really like. We just really don't need it.
Like, I like the Mega form because it wasn't trying too hard, kinda.
Yeah.
The Mega form was just.
This one, they were just like cannons.
There's a cannon in a place we can't say because kids are present. That's the one he can't wait to shoot.
They should have tried to make it different from the usual. Oh, Blastoise has cannons. Let's make his cannons the most prominent thing. You know.
Yeah, if I had to redesign Blastoise's form, I will probably made it have like just one giant cannon on like its wrist or something like that.
Yeah. We'll just have it like. We'll just have it in a different design, like. Because honestly, apart from like the shell with all the cannons, it's just like a normal Blastoise.
Yeah.
Just with the tons of cannons, like. I mean, Venusaur, it just looks like what a dinosaur Venusaur or a dinosaur Blastoise, but then they add something to make it a Gigantamax. Which is what they did with in fact, that's pretty much what they did with most Gigantamax forms, apart from Charizard, where they actually went out of their way to change its appearance.
Yeah. Because as much as I don't like the Charizard pattern, I will say this is actually one of my more favorable Charizard forms.
Hmm. Because you see, of all the Gigantamaxes, Charizard's the one where they've like made it look most different.
So yeah, I think we've seen enough of the Kanto forms and all the like basically like the new ones we got. So let's move on to like the legendary. It's the new legendary. The the fairy.
Oh, the go.
This thing.
Yeah, it's like a grass psychic goat. It's the same typing as Celebi.
Um, I don't not much to say about this one for real.
Yeah, I'm just interested in what part it's going to play in the new story.
Well, my guess is this: since Kovu's whole thing is that you gotta train with it because of the story of the first DLC pack. My guess is this: this thing is a rare. Obviously, this thing is a rare Pokemon, but it's like when they say explore, you gotta find it. So my guess is that you gotta have to like track it down.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point.
And then it will lead you to like the one tree that's they said is like it's not supposed to be there, but it's there.
Yeah, yeah, I hope they don't bring back wandering Pokemon because trying to get the Lake Trinity was like, really annoying, and then also trying to get like Entei, Raikou, and Suicune, like not like that, but maybe just chase her around a little bit.
Like say like they'll do like you're in an area and then a cutscene would happen and the Pokemon appears but it just flies away. Like it will do like some little dance to give you a next clue, and then it will disappear.
Okay, I actually got it up on the Pokemon website because I forgot its name and stuff, but it's the King Pokemon. It's Psychic Grass, so it's like Celebi.
Galarian Celebi without Galarian Celebi.
Actually, yeah, and its abilities on Nerve, and it says this Pokemon ruled all of Galar in ancient times. Though it appears delicate and slight, its every move is filled with grace and dignity. It also has extremely high intelligence, and it's said to see every past, present, and future event.
So it is Celebi.
Yeah.
You're doing this. And we'll talk about it soon. We have another topic. Don't worry, we'll get this soon. But obviously this isn't the only legendary because in the Crown Tundra,
Yeah.
the whole thing in that area is you can find all the legendaries.
Oh my god. The forms, the new forms they are good.
We're talking about the Reggies and the Brewers, right?
Yeah, that is what I was referring to.
Okay, well, talk about the birds because I actually have some choice words for those.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the new Reggies, the two new Reggies. Also, we don't have names for them yet.
Yeah, all types.
Well, it's kind of obvious what types are gonna be. Water and Steel.
Maybe they might put a wild card.
But no, honestly, though, many people are actually theorizing that one of them is gonna be electric and the other one's gonna be dragon.
Yeah.
Which I'll see that. I can see that, to be honest.
I think it does sort of look like it. You're not wrong. But I think they look the two Reggies we've seen thus far are very good. Like I'm really liking the takes they're taking on new Pokemon and old Pokemon, and also just like it's more than just it's more than just like trying to just make them relevant again, because then they're once again not pandering to Kanto.
Yes, which is all because the other trio.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna sit here and be the board protection. I don't think this is the final forms.
I never thought about that.
The reason I say this is because they don't feel like that's the true form.
They may have. We haven't seen their abilities yet.
Yeah, we haven't
so.
seen it yet, so I'm gonna sit here and say that this is how you're gonna find them, and like say like you gotta find an item, and then that's how they transform into like a more Reggie like form.
Yeah, I agree.
Cause I look at these, and I'm like, they look cool. Don't get me wrong, but it's like they don't feel complete. Looking at you, Kieran.
I agree. Yeah, it like the one with the sort of like dragon looking. Like,
Yeah, that thing literally looks like a dragon's jaw is trying to eat it.
Yeah, like. Yeah, it looks like it could become more.
Hold up.
It's all good.
But okay. Let's move on to the trios though. I'll let you go
Right,
first.
so on to the legendary birds. Since
Okay.
I like the design of the legendary birds. Like they look cool. I really love Articuno. Moltres looks sick, and quite frankly, so does Zapdos. Like they've also changed. They've changed it a lot. That if it was a new Pokemon, then I wouldn't. I would believe it because it looks new. Like.
You good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was just saying, you know.
So you're all for the designs.
Yeah, I'm just collecting my thoughts and stuff.
Okay.
This is midnight, and I just
Yeah, don't worry. We'll end soon. But
No, I'm not sleepy. It's just just in case.
Okay.
But it really feels revamped, and it's a refreshing take on old Pokemon in a way that makes them feel new.
Okay. Here's the thing with me.
Yeah.
I like the designs.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. I didn't think the legendaries needed a form or a regional variant. The reason I say that is because when I think of legendaries, I think of rare Pokemon that can survive anywhere. Like, I never view a legendary need to, like, change his embodiment to coexist with this climate. Because it doesn't need to. It's already strong to begin with. Why does it need to change its body. Like, why does it need to change its form to survive? It's literally the
Well,
Bruins. And I apologize. Like, I'm not making a rant by any means. I'm just saying, like, this is like my issues.
oh no, no. I was actually gonna answer what you're saying because I actually did think about that too, and then I made a realization, and I was like, well, it's revealed that they're confirmed to be, you know, when they showed off that massive tree,
Yes.
uh, and they alluded to the fruit of the tree. So what I'm
Oh,
thinking is that they didn't adapt to survive. It wasn't for survival. It might be due to their,
the fruit.
diet. Yeah, their diet change and the fruits and the trees, and also the fact that they've been exposed to Dynamax
Hang on.
energy.
You have Venezuela? Alright. Hello? Sorry, that's the unfortunate when you live with your parents. But anywho, where do we left off? Huh?
Wait, was that? Did I hear a dog or something?
Okay. So long story short, though, my brother's husky had puppies,
Ah,
and we've been giving them away to homes, and one of his friends had to give one back because he couldn't like take care of it because of his house. So I had to come by and like take him to the vet
ah.
because the pup has to get his like weekly shots.
Oh yeah, yeah, I understand.
So that's why you heard pups crying.
Oh my god.
So anyways, the tree. I mean Trey. No, I mean the tree.
Trying. Why not both?
Exactly. But anyway, so basically you're saying is that the reason the legendary birds became like that is because they ate the fruit.
Yeah, potentially. That's that's like that's what I think about. That's what I think. That's like my theory.
And you know what? I would have a bigger issue if this was like a one of a kind legendaries. To be honest,
Yeah.
what I mean by that is like say like Rayquaza or Dialga, Palkia, or any of those Pokemon if they got a regional variant. First off, why? You guys are literally the embodiment of space and time.
That would make sense. Like, legendaries that have, like, in the lore are very powerful shouldn't get regional variants.
Yeah.
That wouldn't make sense. But, like, I don't know. The Veggie Trio, variants of the Veggie Trio, that's believable.
Yeah, that's
And variants of the legendary birds, that's believable as well. But like, if that was one of like, say, Rayquaza, like you said, that wouldn't make sense.
because it's like why does an embodiment of the scene need a legend need a regional variant? It's literally the rule of sea.
Yeah,
What's it gonna do? Grow legs?
exactly.
Don't give it legs. They'll look disturbing. But overall though, I am looking forward to both of these for respective reasons. Um, the other one obviously because like power and strength, you're gonna become a stronger trainer because of it. And this one for the exploration and like I like it because like it makes it feel like I'm actually exploring.
Yeah, I do too.
Because
Both of them bring new areas in addition to the already fairly big wild area.
one of my issues, well, not issues, more or less the one of the reasons why I actually like X and Y, I felt like a treasure hunter when I was hunting down the megastones.
Yeah.
And then Sun and Moon comes out and I don't have that same feeling. Instead, you just buy them now.
Yeah, that's what like, since they did it with legendaries, I think they should do it with stuff like that too. Because I think important items like that, obviously you can't get mixed in this game.
Yeah.
Right now anyway, unless the DLC says otherwise, but I highly doubt it. I think that we should have that aspect, and there are loads more items they were teasing, and so there's going to be more to collect. Yeah, cool.
Nah, it's just a random number.
Oh, okay.
But overall
Yeah,
though,
that's my 2 cents.
yeah, overall, I think we said enough about the games.
Yeah.
All right, time to talk about the real thing we want to talk about.
Oh,
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, and Trey.
he's probably playing Just Dance instead of joining the chat.
Exactly. Stop playing Just Dance and join the damn stream.
Certainly. That's unbelievable.
There we go. But yeah, everybody, we finally, after who knows how long, we finally got info and trailer and all that stuff for the next Pokemon movie known as Pokemon the Movie Coco. I still question why it's named after a Disney film. But Rose, what's your 2 cents on this?
It instantly reminds me of the Kangaskhan Kid episode in the original series. The one that got banned. Not banned, but it wasn't. Yeah, actually, the one that got banned.
Really?
No. I believe. No, it wasn't banned, but it was heavily censored from what they were actually saying.
Oh, you Pokemon or people? Are you talking about that line?
No, you know the Kangaskhan Kid episode.
I know that one. I like that episode.
Yeah, it just reminded me of that. Like, it would be funny, but I think this is. But it's interesting. This new character seems very. Well, I feel like his backstory is going to be isn't going to be anything like we haven't seen before in like character concepts.
I just
Boys
think.
have to fend for himself. For example, Boys have to fend for himself in the forest. Grows up to be sort of like Tarzan, and then doesn't trust people yet will learn to grow and trust like the main protagonist. In this case, Ash.
One thing. I actually made a theory of what the plot's gonna be.
Yeah.
What I think is gonna happen, I feel like this is gonna be a versus movie. What I mean by that is this: Ash is supposed to be the representative of the present time, like modern day. Like he look at Ash's outfit, like he's modern.
Yeah.
And Coco here. I'm calling him Coco. Look at how he's dressed. He's dressed like in a tribe like format. Like he lives in woods. His clothes are very what's the word? Tribal like.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just like overall, like you said, he has a Tarzan feel. So I feel like what they're gonna go for this movie, because they shown in the trailer those that trying to Celebi.
Exactly.
What I'm gonna guess here, they could go two ways. One, they could go with one of my ideas and say that like Ash is gonna teach the kid how just because like we live outside, we're in a different world, but that doesn't mean we can't still be friends.
Yeah.
Like say for example, say like Ash brings out a Pokeball and Coco here gets a spear and says, "What is that? Are you trying to kill me or something like that?" Ash is like, "No, it's a Pokeball. This is how we keep our Pokemon in."
Yeah. Like, I can see sort of the movie's plot playing out. I do wonder what will be the main like there's gonna be a threat to like the place the kid lives.
Yeah.
But he'll need I should hope. Probably something like Pokemon Predators or Pokemon Hunters, because we haven't seen Pokemon Hunters. Not Pokemon Hunters, Pokemon Poachers. We haven't seen Pokemon Poachers in the anime for a while.
I think the last time we got one was like Power of Us.
Yeah, and even in the main anime series, the last time I really remember was Pokemon Hunter Jay from Diamond and Pal.
Yeah, she's the most famous, but she wasn't the last one. The last one I think we got was that one guy in X and Y.
Oh.
Like we had a
Oh,
bunch.
yeah. Oh yeah.
There were two.
Sleeper
One with the
episode.
Vivillons and the other one with Jesse releasing
Yeah,
a
the
Wobbuffet.
Sleeper episode. Yeah, I remember that. When Ash gets like arrested and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, what's up, Tran Brian? He's in the chat.
Oh, hey.
But yeah. Or they could go with the second idea I have actually for the movie.
Yeah.
Ash gets sent back in time because of Celebi, and like say, or like I don't know, like maybe they could like do something was like maybe him and Coco get sent to the future. In the future, his forest became a city.
Yeah. Also, you can celebrate make monsters use the new Pokemon since it can see into the past, present, or future.
And that could
The whole,
go.
like,
That could go with the new Pokemon we got.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And also, there was a shrine thing, but it wasn't like the Celebi shrine. It was sort of a different one.
And another thing, they got to implement the other legendary mythical, the Kung Fu.
Mm.
Because I feel like, and this is another idea I have for the movie. What if Ash gets sent into the back in the past, and where people and Pokemon hated each other?
Oh yeah.
Well, it's like, oh, people hate Pokemon, Pokemon and vice versa. Like they're actual wild creatures.
No, and he's gonna have to learn that he's gonna like save the Pokemon from like the main threat of the film.
Yeah, like say like Kavu and Coco team up, and because of the bond, because Kavu's whole thing is like you have to gain the trust of it, right?
Yeah.
Like you gotta train with it to gain the trust. So I can feel like this could be a good plot moment for Kavu to evolve into one of the forms it will gain, and overall saving the day and thus becoming the very first evolution friendship.
Yeah.
This is good potential right here.
He does have good potential, yeah.
And we saw from I Choose You, I mean not I Choose You, Power of Us, they can do it. And I guess I should ask this real quick. What are your thoughts on the art style?
Oh, yeah. It's sort of like the art style. While we haven't seen much of it, yeah, it's I like it. It looks really nice, and considering we are continuing with this movie alternate universe.
I will say this. This is actually my favorite art style of Ash.
I'll have to see more of it to like make that decision. But it does look good. I do like it.
Because like the way I see it is like all of Ashes together.
Yeah, I like this alternate universe. It's like it's sort of an alternate universe, but he's developing each time.
No, just one thing. Use other Pokemon, Ash.
We haven't seen Ash use his other Pokemon in a while.
That's my thing. Just use other Pokemon that's not Pikachu.
Yeah, that's one thing the anime movies had over it, is that Ash had his other Pokemon.
So, yeah, like, do you have any theories on how you want the movie's gonna be?
No, not really. Like, we haven't got much information to go off on for now.
We got that baby that looks like Baby Kahoru, apparently.
Oh, I do see that. It's probably the... Yeah, probably the kid left to fend for himself.
Yeah, probably.
That's his that's gonna be his backstory. But, yeah. I'll be back.
Alright. So, yeah, overall, though, This movie obviously has good potential. Now the real question is this: will the potential stand? We gotta wait and see. Because this has potential to be something good, people. This has something to be. This could be one of the more better movies, and one. Well, Power of Us was the best, actually. Like I will stand here and say that.
Oh yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, yo.
Oh,
But yeah. Oh, overall though, I think we said enough we could say for the movie at least.
yeah, we haven't got much. We've said everything we can. So,
Yeah.
uh,
I guess. Well, that said though, I guess we could go ahead and wrap this up.
yeah.
So before we go ahead and leave for the night or day or wherever you guys live, real quick, there was not gonna be a Pokepod podcast next Friday.
Okay.
The reason being is because I'm actually going to a graduation.
Oh, cool.
Yes, I know, graduation at January. Hang on.
Ah, that's good. Cool.
Sorry about that.
That's alright.
But yeah, long story short though, I'm going to a graduation next Friday. I think that's when the graduation is happening.
Oh, that's great.
Let me check. Yeah, it looks like it is. No,
That's great.
it's not for me. It's for my brother.
Alright.
So yeah, what we're gonna do, we're gonna move the Pokechat podcast to Thursday,
Alright.
and unfortunately, it may be a later time. So yeah, unfortunately,
Oh yeah, I won't be able to join because it's a school thing, but because I have school, but it's still. I can still watch and like catch up and everything, so it's good.
so yeah, like obviously, unfortunately, to my viewers on the other side of the earth, are unfortunately gonna miss it.
Yeah.
But it does give opportunities for people who live here in well, not my area, but like basically in my country, basically. Sorry, I had to say it like that.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's a good chance for like others who can't join because of work or school or anything like that in my areas. Gonna have a chance to like come in and share their opinions.
Yeah.
Because obviously, with a new, it's gonna be a new time obviously enough. It's gonna be for like this one time probably. I don't know, depending if it's actually good, I might actually change over there.
That should do.
So, so if that's the case, this will be the last stream we'll see you. If it goes, no, I'm just kidding. But I will probably change the Pokechat podcast time for another like day on a weekend maybe.
Alright, that's cool.
But like I'll see what I'll do with that though. So yeah, like next week it's gonna be a Thursday. So most likely it'll probably like be around 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, which is obviously my time. So yeah, unfortunately, the UK viewers and Australian viewers, basically those of you who've been joining me for the podcast, are probably gonna miss it.
Yeah.
So I do apologize for that.
That's alright.
But yeah, with that said though, ladies and gentlemen, with that said, he with me was Red Rose.
Thank you for watching.
So yeah, with that said, I will see you guys next time. On Thursday when we do a Pokechat there. So yeah, with that said, have a good day, everybody.
Bye.